bright lights, bright lights.
First one in live stream.
Look, that's gonna scare everybody, right?
Well, they'll come now. Oh.
Who the hell was that?
Where's your iPad?
Right there. Oh, now you're dressed? RJ's, welcome, my dear.
RJ, what's up, buddy?
That's right, it's party time. Do you know what you're doing with my iPad back there?
I don't.
Check it. Hey, babe. Here, let me show you this.
Share everybody else's live stream, so I'll share yours.
Yeah.
Chucky! I told her she should share her live stream because the notifications don't work a lot. She's like, no, I don't want to pester everybody. Send them damn notifications. There you go. Click it or ticket.
Ticket. Yes, you missed Naked Chris.
Yes, I had a nipple out.
A few. 1, 2, I don't know. 3, 4.
Lewis is going to bed, so I can tell you don't worry about sending him one.
Lewis better wake up.
Oh, she told you, bro.
I know it's Thirsty Thursday for him instead of Wacky Wednesday, but still.
What you doing?
He just went to bed, so
You're not getting nothing, but you guys.
Say no. Mommy sits back there and gives me treats. You have to sit back there and give me treats too.
No, I don't.
Yes.
You're always looking for treats. How about greens?
Say no, treats.
Eat some greens.
Treats, treats, treats. What would you rather have? Sugar or greens?
You could be an RC car. Put the body on. Look. He was funny.
I know. Me personally, it would be sugar, but that's me.
Greens are better for you.
No.
Eat room. It says 0 or how many? Oh no, it says 4 watching. Okay.
Here. Now you're in your own name.
What's that mean? Share the thing?
Yeah. You're in your own name now, though.
Oh.
E-Drone, Eric, hey babe. Jess, welcome.
Jess, how you doing?
Hopefully she's enjoyed her day off. Very deserving day off. Now, if you tell me you're off the rest of the week, I'm going to have to get jealous. Look, she's like, I'm not going to tell you that. But E-Drone, something ain't right. There's only one like. And there's a feller in there that says Heller.
I didn't know that take you to that dude's restaurant.
Going back tomorrow. So, well, Wacky Wednesday having off hump day is a good thing. You can refresh for the rest of the week.
Someone you blocked is a moderator in here. Who the heck is that?
God only knows.
I think you get that message no matter what. There isn't no one in here.
Hey, Ray.
Right.
Yeah, just says Rise, says hi, Crystal and Chris.
Rise.
Yeah, I can't. Look, you can't spell it, I can't talk, so we're all good tonight. And my sinuses are sounding really jacked up.
Okay, and
Chuck said, hello, feller.
It'll give me a black screen, and if I tap the arrow to get it to play, it takes me to someone else's live stream.
Give me this.
iPads are junk.
Give me this. No, you.
PC life right here. Watch, it'll play your video for a little bit, and then it'll go to the screen. Shit, you got what, 5 watching now?
Chat.
I had it up, but it'll take the screen and go to black.
My iPad is extremely touchy. You have heavy fingers. What did you touch?
Nothing, it just goes black after a few seconds.
Tabby, welcome, my dear.
Tabby, welcome.
He's busy working on the fishy tank right now. Is that the one with the catfish? Y'all got monster catfish. Chuck said it's broken. Look, if he broke my iPad just by getting on it, I'm gonna hurt him.
It's a tornado.
It is not. Look, you've got a laptop right here. You do not have to be messing with my stuff.
Wear a mask.
I do when I have to.
Alright, I don't need to be in there.
Yeah, you're in here.
I know, I'm actually in here, so.
Yeah.
I'll scoot over.
Holy cow, E-Drone. He said like button has been super smashed.
For watching someone to like.
And 12 likes. Well, they pop in, they pop out. They pop in, they pop out. Getting his greasy fingers all over it. No, I gotta say, if anybody was getting greasy fingers on it, it would be Rusty. Them mechanic hands.
They're not greasy at all.
I don't know how his phone does it. And it's what, the X? So it doesn't even have the home button. It's like, no. A flexible gutter drain.
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier. Took out the little piece.
Yeah, but that greasy pays the bills. He come home tonight and he was like, from here to like here, grease. I'm like,
Grease.
He says it's not grease, it's dirt and oil and yeah, all that other good stuff. Eric, RC Crazy, Chris is wearing his OG shirt. Well, you know, there's a story behind this shirt, okay?
I got 2 of them. I had 3.
You've got 3.
One got thrown away, it got kind of wet, and kind of got, I didn't wash it, and it kind of got a little bit of mold. It was the one with grease all over it anyway, though. I got 2 now. This is the one that's not as green. It definitely doesn't look as green on the thing.
Yeah, that's not technically his neon green shirt. That new shirt I got him, holy cow. But then I ordered another one in a smaller size, and it's funny, it came in the OG color again, not the neon green. So I don't know what was up with that. Gotta love Teespring at times. No one is neon as Chris. Right? It's like you're watching a rerun. I don't know. Look out. 9 o'clock rerun time. Ooh. No. If we went back old school, some of these new people would be like, oh my God, what am I watching? Jess would fit right in. These guys used to, we used to really turn it on after 9. It was adults only after 9.
And he goes in the tube.
Oh, that's cool. That way he's got a hiding spot.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Hiding.
Well, they like to hide in things anyway. I mean, you got to stick your hand in there to get them out in the first place.
No.
That's the only way to catch a catfish.
Noodle his ass up to the hole.
Well, I was on last week.
Yep, she sure was.
He said it's like watching a rerun. I got a notification for Wacky Wednesday last week. Oh, hopefully on Wednesday, not Thursday like YouTube used to do. I'd go live on Wednesday, and then people would be telling me on Thursday, I got the notification for your live stream. I was like, yeah, and it's titled Wacky Wednesday. I'm live on Wednesdays.
And then she goes live and no one shows up. And then when she don't go live, they're like, we missed your girl. It's like, never mind.
Sure. Now, just remember, YouTube is what you want it to be. That's why it's called YouTube in the first place.
YouTube.
Photos, videos, tutorials, music videos, if you're talented enough. That's right. Chuck says, I'm here, damn it. That's all that matters. Chuck it, FPV is in the house. FD95 TSI is in the house.
That's right. The ones that matter here.
I'm sorry. Wait, no. Y'all are wrong. Because Jessica is here. And that's all that matters. You know, she's out here supporting her sister, trying to deal with all these guys. Adam, what's up, babe? Did you get your tacos? It is Wacky Wednesday, baby. Remember, it was always that tradition. Did you work today and grab them tacos on the way home? Well, Chuck, you have a cell phone, okay?
What?
He said, well, Chris always streams while I'm out flying.
Yep, when you take
You
a
have
break,
a cell phone. No, you ain't even got to take a
just
break,
like
okay?
y'all.
You just stick it on your hip and you listen while we're chattering away, and then you know what's going on.
Just like before you got my attention. Remember how I used to come in my live streams while you're flying?
No, I didn't say you had to watch. I mean, wait.
So you could have made a steak taco.
He would rather have tacos than steak. Adam. Babe.
I'm with you.
Although I understand, because you would have just picked up the tacos and then you had to make the steak. So yeah, I kind of get that. And I know you love your tacos. Although if it came down to tacos and meatloaf, I know what you would go with. It wouldn't be tacos.
Meatloaf.
He'd be like, oh hell no, I want the meatloaf. See, Chuck, you just have to listen in. Meatloaf for life.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the singer Meatloaf?
I don't know.
Is he still alive?
I'm not into that meatloaf. I'm into the edible one.
Yeah, but when he said that, I mean, it just like, tink. Okay, hands are dry. Hey. I ate them wings. Well, all right. What kind of wings did you have, Chuck? Did you have hot wings? Did you have dry rub wings?
Now I want wings, Chuck. She knows where I want them from.
No.
No. Okay.
Not tonight.
Tim bought me lunch. Remember?
Not tonight. Maybe you can get wings tomorrow. I mean, you made Chuck hungry with that burger you had earlier, so hot always. So you like those sloppy wings? Yeah, check this one out.
Trying to dry the FPV camera out. We kind of got some water today.
It worked out so well for his iPhone. Now he thinks he can dry out anything. So he stuck the quad in a bag of rice.
It just needs the camera, so instead of taking the whole camera out, being lazy.
Uh-oh, Adam said, Chris, I'll have that new Flight 1 Falco XH7 soon, homie. Adam, I get the new
Good luck. That's all I'm
The newness, okay?
Jim,
But honey,
welcome.
haven't you learned before that we don't like to be the guinea pigs to try to figure out all the bugs?
And it's going to be buggy for a while, I'm sure.
Look, Chuck says I got 2 pre-ordered.
Yeah, see, Chuck's got, Joe got 6 of them pre-ordered.
Jim, what's up, babe?
I'll wait till y'all run them and see what's up. Might step back off into them.
Chuck said he's still burning. No STDs.
But I got my beta flight flying better than what my flight 1 was flying, so I don't know.
Well, Jim, you're supposed to be sleeping. You can consider it a dream, honey.
Birdman,
what's up, babe? Adam said, I quit caring. Laugh out loud. Give it to me.
I want it. You're ripping that little 3-inch around, Plum. That little larva, dude. Looking good with that thing. Arresting.
Yeah, Ray had hot dogs. Not good enough to take pictures.
Yeah, one night you have something that's average, normal. Any other night, this motherfucker showing steak and all kind of good stuff on the grill. It's like, oh. I've been doing more cooking on the grill now. He's been sharing stuff with me.
Birdman, you're out of drinks? How can you be out of dew?
What?
Crystal
got one set right here. You want a drink?
You know, I'll share it with you. And it's that OG green.
I like your refrigerator, Mike. When you put the camera in the refrigerator on your one video, that was dope.
Was it full of Mountain Dew?
He has the camera in the refrigerator. You see him, he opens up the fridge and he talks and he shuts the fridge. That was pretty cool. I like that.
Chuck said I need to get a Mamba ESC.
I hear you, Jess. What he said? Need to get a what?
He needs to get a Mamba ESC for him, though.
Why are you getting a Mamba? Thought you wanted the Mega Bolt. You got the M wrong. Chuck, did you see in the group where I put the RDQ package that came in? The Dayton Mamba?
Just, I don't blame you. When you have a chef in the house, it's like, let's see what exactly we can get them to do. I mean, this one back here, I've come up with different things and thrown at him. I'm like, hey, I want chicken Chesapeake. He's like, what the hell is that? I'm like, chicken breast stuffed with crab meat. And he's like, oh, that sounds good. And I'm like, well, here's the recipe, and here he goes. Or chicken cordon bleu.
Do y'all do hump day every week now? I thought it was every other week.
Oh, dude, they've been doing hump day every week for a long time, since Corona.
I thought it was like every week now. I was like, that was just last week.
Look, it's just like Eric said. It's like a rerun. I saw that last week. Or I got a notification for that last week. Liberty Brew. All right. What's it taste like, Chuck? And be honest.
Chuck said not last week. So, damn, 2 weeks went by that quick. Dude.
All right. He must have skipped a week. Because normally it's every week. I mean, when Vampire told me about the Christmas dew, I was real leery. But it actually tasted like pomegranate, and it was not bad at all. So what's the flavor of Liberty Brew? I don't know. It's 50 flavors in one. Oh, bullshit, Chuck. What's it taste like?
50 flavors in one.
I mean, come on now. What is it? Dr. Pepper's 23 flavors in one, so Liberty Brew is 50 flavors in one? Y'all tripping. Yeah, I hear you. Blue slushy. So it's blue raspberry. Because the blue slushy is blue raspberry.
Which is good on a hot day.
I'm off again the 21st. Right? I wish you weren't essential either, because then, yes, you definitely would be down here, and we'd definitely go see the horses and all kinds of other things. Those are places that we can go and still social distance without being around a lot of people.
See it? Mountain Dew Liberty, bro.
50 flavors in one.
Homie Paul in the house. Wacky RC. Welcome, welcome.
Morning, homie Paul. Well, good evening. Although I do believe it's morning.
He even underlined it.
I know, right? What? Blue slushy over there is usually grape.
Huh?
Grapes are purple, my dear, not blue.
Blue slushy.
What do you mean heart attack in a can, Adam? Look, okay, knock on wood. This chick runs on coffee and Mountain Dew and no heart attacks.
8:36 here, homie.
Oh, Joe Stan's not doing his anymore? Did not know that. Chuck sent you a message.
I saw it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I just showed you.
Oh, my fault. Ooh, chicken pie and chips. That sounds good. Although at 1:36 in the morning, that's either a mighty late dinner or...
English chips.
I understand English chips.
Yes, gotta have coffee for sure.
Coffee, lifeblood.
And do like crack.
All right, Chris, does Expo control the sensitivity around center sticks?
Yes. But if you put too much Expo and don't take your rates up with Expo, it'll make it feel mushy. So go at it easy, point it a couple points at a time. Well, say about 5 points at a time on Expo would be fine.
You're right, Chuck. I've been drinking Dew since birth, all 29 years of it.
Night, Jim. It's good seeing you.
Yeah. Night, Jim.
Oh, wait,
thanks for hanging out, babe. Sweet dreams. Yeah, homie Paul, I prefer to be awake when I'm eating when I'm hungry as well.
Yeah.
It helps just slightly. I mean, if not, you know, you might stab other things with a fork thinking you were aiming for the mouth. But yeah, I totally understand only eating when you're hungry. You know, instead of setting, okay, 5 o'clock is dinner time. If I don't have dinner at 5 o'clock, it ruins my whole night. Baduga. Good night, my dear. Thank you for smashing a like for me, though. Sweet dreams, babe. But yeah, there's times when I'm not eating dinner until, well, shoot. On a Wednesday, there was times that I wasn't eating dinner until like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. On a Friday night with the Drone Network back in the day, there was times that you guys know I didn't eat on live stream back then at all. So there was times that I was eating dinner at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't have a set schedule to eat at all. I have a set lunch break, but you eat when you're hungry. See, that's the thing. You eat when you're hungry. That way you don't get hangry. You don't want to stretch out and get to that extreme point. Although Rusty is convinced that there's something special about Snickers, because even if you do get to the hangry point, then go grab a Snickers. It changes your mood. Got a 13-hour shift tomorrow. Ooh, baby, I feel your pain on that one. I told Rusty, we were talking Tuesday. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, because the damn hurricane tropical storm went through here yesterday. And I was like, man, it's been a long day anyway, being in the electrical distribution business. And you get hurricanes and tropical storms and, of course, the damage. And everybody is trying to do all the cleanup. And the phones are ringing off the hook. Well, Rusty's company lost power. So standing around and waiting forever made also for a long day. But I told him, I said, you wait. I said, the rest of the week's going to be rough, and it has been so far. Your sister used to sleepwalk, pour and drink a glass of milk, and then get back in bed. Well, I got one for you, Chuck. I sleepwalk. Well, used to. Thank God I have not done it in forever. But my mother's house was right next door to my grandmother's house. And I was used to staying at my grandmother's house constantly. On the very rare occasion, I would stay at my mother's house. Well, it was on one of those nights I was at my mother's house, fast asleep. I get up out of the bed, walk all the way down the hallway, out into the living room, unlock the door, which it was a mobile home, so it only had the push twist locks. Unlocked the door, walked out of the house, barefooted now, mind you, walked down a sidewalk, across a gravel driveway, back across my grandmother's backyard, and into her summer porch for her summer kitchen. Well, her door was not unlocked. Needless to say, I curled up in a ball in her porch and was fast asleep the next morning when she discovered me going out to get her newspaper, and I was covered up with a throw rug. So yeah, from then on, they had to rearrange some different things to make sure that I did not sleepwalk my way out of the house and throughout the neighborhood. Which, I mean, we lived up about a half-mile long dirt driveway, so I had quite a distance to go before I would have gotten into any trouble. But still, it's interesting time sleepwalking. Now, if you talk in your sleep, that's a totally different story. Well, I distribute electrical parts to keep the electricity running. No, Grandma did not have a Porsche. Grandma had, we used to call it the Oldsmobile. It was an Oldsmobile, very old vehicle, four-door. And then she had a station wagon, which had like the wood grain look down the side, but technically was not wood. I don't even remember who made those, but they were very popular back in the day. Those were the two cars that I remembered that she had. Yep, never waking up through the entire thing. Grab some dew, Birdman. Should have bought an Edsel. Well, I'm not exactly sure what type of vehicle an Edsel is, but I know it's something they only have over there. Never heard of an Edsel. But now you also have to remember my grandmother owned a ceramic shop. So the vehicles that she had to have a lot of room for traveling to the different shows that she would do and going to pick up new material. Porsche. Buy a Chevy. Dodge. Although Rusty has a Chevy, I can't really say anything about a Chevy. I personally, let me think. I had a Chevy Beretta, which I absolutely loved. I think that was the only Chevy I ever had. Oops. Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'll stick to your Freeliner. You'll stick to your Freeliner. You know, Adam, okay, no, there's no songs technically about a Dodge that I know of, but that Chevy to the Levee, yeah. Um, I was listening to that song in 1994 when a woman decided to take my right away and hit me almost head on. And I did 6 360s in the middle of a major intersection, and that song was playing. And for the longest time, I would not listen to that song afterwards because it was just like, no. Can't say too much about my shit bomb Civic. No, Ray, your little Civic is hardcore for sure. Later, Chuck. I'll be drone. Welcome, baby. Still buffering. Don't feel bad. Chris was sitting right back here earlier, and he would pull up my live stream. It would play for a few minutes, and then the screen would go black, and it would pop him into somebody else's live stream. It was crazy. I was like, yep, don't you dare break my iPad. I don't know what you're back there doing, but don't you dare. I hope you enjoyed your vacation, Dano. You know, that's one very good point, Adam. They are all overpriced. Very much so. Metro Drones. Happy Wacky Hump Day, baby. Hope you're doing good. We can't get Dano into the 21st century exactly yet, homie Paul. He likes the country a little too much. Oh, thank you, RC Crazy. Appreciate that, baby. You know, some of us, we kind of have to give up one thing for another. And at times, the things that you give up for living in the country, it's not that big of a sacrifice. Sometimes you have to put that can up a little higher and pull on that string just a little bit tighter. But it's all good. Got to get down that way, Dano. Everywhere I've been going seems like it's been up north. What's wrong with me? Got a trip coming up. Gonna go see Mr. Rez and Miss Jessica up in New York. Then I'm gonna have to head south. Definitely found some spots down in Virginia. And then one of these days, I gotta make it down further. I think one state down. Let me think. You hit Virginia, you run Virginia, you turn off there in Emporia, and you head on down south, and yep, you hit North Carolina. Adam, honey, I've been going north. Right? Michigan is north, definitely. Well, I'm going to New York. I mean, you think so? You think every time you show up, there's more drones up there, huh? Well, I can tell you, this one is being worked on. 2 just got sent out today. So, yeah, it's a possibility. The one that usually hangs there now has its head stuck in a bag of rice because he crashed it into a puddle today. But yeah, one of these days I'd love to get up to Michigan. I want to see those Great Lakes. I see so many different videos and I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, my first video with the Great Lakes, right, was a winter video, and the ice was being pushed up into the yards. And I'm like, where the hell is this at? And I discovered it was the Great Lakes in Michigan. And I'm like, wait a freaking minute. Lakes don't have currents. How the hell do they have waves and the waves are pushing the ice? Yeah, I learned a whole lot just by watching a YouTube video, and then it's triggering questions, and I'm like, wait, no, something's not right. Then it was even more like, wow, I really want to go see those. Smart ass. Yeah, technically the moon does create the pull, which creates the waves, but I mean, normally in a lake, you don't usually see waves like you see in the Great Lakes. Thomas, welcome, babe. You made it home. Where did you run off to, Night Train? I'm glad you made it home, and welcome in, babe. Yeah, Adam, the videos I saw, it was just like, holy cow, really? But, I think that's what really makes the Great Lakes so special, because they're so different. You think of a lake or a pond, and it's just like still water, more or less. But not there. They're very similar at times to the actual ocean. It's like, wow. Very true. It's not just a lake, it's the Great Lakes. And yeah, I'm sure those lakes affect the hell out of your winters. That, and considering how far up north you are, and I mean, Canada weather also affects that, so. The name is in the title. Those lakes are bigger than some seas. Very true. Very true, Meatball. Like I said, I learned a whole lot just by watching one video, and then it was like, whoa, hold up. I have a lot of questions that this has brought up, so I got to do a whole lot of homework. At the club. Kicking it at the club. I got you, babe. Ray, honey, do you mean 2 hours away instead of 2 years away? Yeah, it's crazy what all they would affect. It's an effect like a 50-mile radius past the lakes. So not only are you affecting Michigan, you're also probably affecting Illinois, like Chicago area. You're also probably affecting. Well, I know you're affecting New York, but you're probably affecting a whole lot that you don't even think about. When Mother Nature kicks up our biggest serial killer going that can legally get away with it, it doesn't matter. What she wants, she's going to do. Sleepy, I understand that. Long day. Another long day tomorrow, and another long day Friday, and the bad thing is, Mother Nature is not cooperating with me because I have access to my in-ground pool again this week, and I cannot get to use it because Mother Nature is either throwing hurricanes at us, high winds, thunderstorms, or some shit like that, and it's only nice and sunny while I'm at work. And I'm like, what the hell is the point in this? I'm not even going to get to use this pool, at least not this time. And I only really get it once a year, so it's like, what the? I'm going to have to tell George, look, you just need to take an extra week's vacation and stay down in Georgia a little bit longer. Well, hello there, stranger. Mr. RC Funds is in the house. How have you been? Michigan is bipolar. We get what we get. 65 yesterday, 80 tomorrow. It's BS. Nah, honey, let me tell you about bipolar weather, okay? Yesterday morning with this freaking storm, we had 80-mile-an-hour winds blowing through and rainy as hell. And within 2 hours, the sun was shining its ass off, and it was like a beautiful day that you should have been going to the beach. And it's like, wait a minute, hold on. Is this the same day? Because until I think 11 o'clock-ish, it looked dark as shit outside. It was like, what is going on? I mean, at times winds and rain, it all was just going sideways. And it's just like, hold up, don't go out there, lock the doors, because we have a vestibule at work. So you have a door on this side and a door on this side, and then you actually have a door into our office. Well, the winds will slam the doors, and it was like, nope, lock them down. Right? Nice and sunny during work hours. Then you go home, it's like, boom, what the hell happened? You know, I did want to do things after work. John, you know how to reach me, babe. You know you can vent anytime. Where is Stud Muffin? I think Stud Muffin is out in the living room. Frank the Tank RC, welcome, my dear. Yep, Mother Nature is, well, I can't say Mother Nature is a dick. No, I think Mother Nature is like one of the most extreme bitches anybody in the world can ever run across. Bless you. He's out there somewhere. I'm hearing his sneeze. But yeah, I mean, you think about it, okay? Mother Nature is the world's biggest serial killer. Be it the earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, which, speaking of tornadoes, this tropical storm hurricane bullshit that went through here yesterday happened to drop 6 tornadoes in this general area, one of which happened to go straight through our little town. It was like, what the hell? I'm in one town and Chris is here, and then I'm getting notification on my phone that a tornado has been spotted in Parsonsburg, and I'm like, what the hell? And are you okay? And not good feelings. We don't get tornadoes here. That's just not a normal thing. So it was like, all right, storm, blow on. But it's crazy when you think about the fact that that storm started out as a tropical wave off of Africa and is now in Canada. That sucker just will not give up. No, homie Paul, I'm not sure he's not raiding the fridge, but it'll be all right, I guess. I'm not about to stop him from attempting to raid the fridge. You know, it's like Jessica said earlier, you don't allow them to get hangry. So if you're raiding the fridge, you might already be at that hangry stage, and you just stay away. You just, stay away. You might get bit. You might come back missing some fingers, some hands. Right? I mean, so do I, Adam. So, you know, Doc called Chris yesterday, and he answered. He's like, you all right? And Chris is like, yeah, we're all right. He's like, man, I heard about them damn tornadoes and shit. And I'm like, holy shit. Tornadoes are magnets to trailer parks. He's like, and I'm like, please, God, don't let it have gone through there. But, knock on wood and plenty of prayers, we're still here. Some in the area were not as lucky. 2 towns from us, a tornado hit and went straight through a foundation house, and the lady was inside the house, and she was picked up and tossed around a room, and she ended up going to the hospital. Thank God she's okay, but can you imagine? I'd never feel safe inside a house. You know, it's like you're not safe in a trailer, mobile home, because they move. So they tell you get into a foundation house. Well, why? I mean, the pictures and everything, it ripped that house apart. Are you really safe? And where are you safe? And if you think about it, if Mother Nature wants you that bad, you're never safe. Yes, my dear, we have survived another one. But me personally, I'm glad the ice storm is over for the year because in tradition, eye hurricanes that come up the coast, they're never very nice. They are always destructive. We've had Hurricane Ike, we've had Hurricane Irene. They both came up and destroyed things. And this one, I couldn't even pronounce the name. Isaias or something. It was the hurricane, the tropical storm, and that's how most of us at work refer to it because I couldn't, and I wasn't about to attempt to slaughter a name that I couldn't pronounce. Head fog, what's up, babe? How you been? We have over 1,000 tornadoes a year. Only our tornadoes are usually about as strong as a spin cycle on a washing machine. Well, you know that might not be that bad, but no, we don't normally have tornadoes on the East Coast. Not like that. Night Ray, you're going to double stream. I understand. Just to keep you filled in. And technically, I mean, you guys don't have what they call hurricanes. I mean, Paul, you all call them typhoons, I believe. But that's more or less like our hurricane. Same name or different name, same storm. Crazy. So what was it? Last year you guys had one come in that caused some damage. This one we got lucky. It was a smaller storm and it was fast moving. Unfortunately, we were on the wrong side of the rotation of the hurricane this time, so our area got more of the winds, less of the rain, and that's what caused the spurring of the hurricanes. Okay, you call them hurricanes. South of the equator, they're called typhoons. Gotcha. Well, I was close. He's like, no, you weren't close. Okay, we're like up here. The equator's like down here. Come on, Crystal, get the map out. Look, you know I can't pronounce a lot of things over there, and you know, geography and I are not friends. I still have to like, all right, hold on. They're where? And it's like, wait, nope, they're over here. I thought they were over here, but no. That's just the way it works. That's just like back in the day in school, history. History was the boringest subject in the world for me. Keeping track of all the dates of wars and it did not interest me. Now I understand that history is important. Oh, that's not good. I might know something about that, might not. Depends on which one. Hurricanes rarely make landfall here because of the high pressure weather fronts pushing up from Europe. You know, that's like I was reading up on the hurricanes on the west coast of the US. And very rarely will they actually make landfall like in California due to the high winds keeping them offshore. And I'm like, well, um, we can have some of them winds over here, but not a whole lot. Please share. But honestly, I mean, we have a hurricane season. We know living on the East Coast, it's something we're going to deal with. You don't know how bad the hurricane season will be. You don't know how many you will get. But it's like East Coast was hurricane country. The middle is like tornado land. And the West Coast is earthquake central. Take your pick in the United States. Nope. Well, there's some mountains in North Carolina, but and they're that's south of us, but yeah, not where it will come straight up the waterways. And you're right. There is nothing to protect. When you make the choice to live close to the water, you take some risk. That's like my boss is from further up north, and they transferred him down. Uh, Maybe almost a year now, and he's like, "Answer me something. Doesn't anybody around here have a basement?" And I'm like, "Honey, you don't understand living on a peninsula yet, do you?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "We're surrounded by water, dude. Our water table is so high, you cannot dig a basement here because it will be flooded with water. We cannot have basements here. No." So protection like that is just out of the question in our area just because of where we live. And that, I mean, that's like mind boggling for people who are not from that area, that you can't do it. Right. You'll have an indoor swimming pool for sure. It's like, oh, okay, hold on. Let me leave this last block out until I can fill this supposed basement to make my indoor swimming pool, and then I'll just put the last block in. That's all. Look, there's a stud muffin.
Where?
Right there. Hey.
Yeah. I'm going into the shed looking for a transmitter.
Go on the YouTube. Something's happened to somebody in Josh's family. They got hurt.
Well, what the hell are they putting on YouTube for?
I don't know, but Ray went over there to find out. That's why Jess messaged me on here.
Okay.
I mean, one has been living a dangerous situation, so I don't like to see anybody hurt.
No, Josh has had his hands full with that massive.
I know. Right? No alligators. No alligators, no crocodiles, none of that snappity snaps. And I'm not sure if Josh is working from home this week or if he's actually out on the road. Because he's out on the road a lot, and that makes having a home life a difficult situation. And keeping up with everything at home, as well as being out on the road, is not easy and adds extra stress. But yeah, I think, I don't know. I like the mountains, but I like my beach. I am definitely one of the sun worshipers. It sucks because of COVID-19. I've not gotten as much beach time. Technically, the only time I've been to the beach this year, Jess, believe it or not, is when we took Ray. I have not been out on the beach at all. That's why it's like really sucking that I can't get to the pool because of the weather and everything. I'm like, damn it, come on now. He'll be home. See, Thursday, Friday. I have 3 days left to use the pool. So it's like, come on now, Mother Nature, give me a break. I may have to work through lunch and leave work an hour early and then go take off and head straight for the pool. No, homie Paul. The beach that I normally go to, there's not a lot of people. We when Ray was here, we took him, and I think there was 2 other families on this beach, and that's normal. But the beach that I want to go to has wild horses on it, so it has a few more people, but it's a lot bigger beach. I mean, this beach actually has an area where you can drive out onto the beach if you have 4-wheel drive, and I mean, you're like out on the beach all by yourself. But normally Chris and I will drive down to the farthest parking spot or parking lot and then take what's left of the broken road that I've done the video on and walk out that way, and there's no one out there. You'll get your chance, Jess, I promise. And you know, just like I joke on my way home from work as the tourists and all on Thursday and Friday are racing for the beach. And I'm like, dude, it doesn't move. It'll still be there when you get there. I promise. I've lived here all my life, and that beach has not moved once. It's not going anywhere. I say that, and it was cut by a nor'easter storm, and that's what actually made Ocean City and divided Ocean City from the beach that has the wild horses. And it actually cut another inlet and separated the 2 beaches into the 2 states, because one part is in Virginia and one part is in Maryland. So it's kind of crazy. But tropical storms, nor'easters, whatever you want to call them, winter storms are technically what did that. Alvin, welcome, babe. Sorry I missed you Sunday. I was out cleaning. I got a little different start this time, and it's like, oh, snap. I know I was missing something. But yeah, I like my more or less deserted beaches. I call them my local beaches because only the locals know about them. And it's crazy because even though the locals know about them, they would still rather go to Ocean City, Fenwick, Dewey, Rehoboth, what I call the commercialized beaches. Because you can walk down the boardwalk, you can play the games, you can ride the rides, you can get the food, just about any type of food you want. You can get the drinks. There's the bars. Me personally, give me the beach, give me the water, and I'm perfectly happy. I don't need all that extra commotion to be able to enjoy Mother Nature, to be able to actually enjoy the beauty and the quiet and the peacefulness of listening to the waves lapping at the sand. That's what I enjoy about a beach. It's funny you call it that, homie. Flocking syndrome. That's just about what it is, too, because they all flock together, just like the seagulls down there that flock together and steal all your French fries and everything else. Just woke up from a 2-hour nap, was hot and tired. Well, you know, Alvin, like I told you before, babe, you listen to your body. It's like homie Paul and I were talking earlier. He just had dinner at 1:36. He ate when he was hungry. You listen to your body. Deadhead, God bless the earth. Exactly, my dear. We are given the gift of being able to reside on this planet. It is a gift. Doesn't always have to keep on giving. And you're right, everything is tied together. Every little thing affects something else. It's the ripple effect. You may not think it. You know that bug that you squished had a job. That weed that you pulled had a job. That's not dinner that early. That's lunch. Wait, lunch? What do you mean lunch? Love you, Jess. Thanks for hanging out. Definitely. That's more like breakfast. You totally missed breakfast. "1:36 a.m., my dear. A.m. He was eating his dinner as he just got on. Yeah, oh, that's what I said. That's more like breakfast. But see, he had chicken and English chips, so that is technically dinner. But I don't know. I mean, we can have breakfast for dinner, right? So why couldn't you have dinner for breakfast? Very true. Very, very true. At an early age, they get in our heads, pile guilt upon us, detract from our simple enjoyment of the universe. Very, very true. Think about it. What is the number one thing that is drilled into your head, even as a child? You got to get a job. You got to get a job. You got to make money. You got to make money. You got to make money. You got to make a living. You get. And then when you get old enough, you'll be able to retire and enjoy it all. Well, let me tell you something. Most people that I know who are retired, no offense, they're either too tired, too old, because they had to work past the normal retirement age just to be able to survive, or too sickly to be able to actually enjoy everything that they could have enjoyed when they were younger. Broken. It is definitely a broken chain, a broken system, broken way of thinking. That's why I try to tell you guys, think positive, attract the positive energy, enjoy your life, enjoy every day. Every day is a gift. Nobody's guaranteed tomorrow. You're not, I'm not, Chris isn't, Rusty isn't, nobody. We never know. So guys, enjoy every single day. Make sure at some point during that day, you enjoy something. Live your life to the fullest. Sort of, kind of, Alvin, like a pot pie, but like an old-fashioned pot pie that has the crust underneath. I'll send you a picture. They're, oh my God, they look so good, and all types of different fillings. Yep. Honey, you'll be working till you're 65 at least. I'm looking at probably 72 to retire, if not a little later. And that's quite a few Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tocks away. I always joke though and say I'm not going to retire. But no, honestly, one of these days, you're exactly right, Deadhead. Every day above ground is a good day. Life is what you make it. You know, if you want to walk around all the time, that's your choice. But it is a scientific fact that it takes more muscles and more energy and more work to frown than it ever does to smile. And you never know what's going on in somebody else's life. You pick up bits and pieces, but you don't really know unless they want to fill you in on every little detail. That's why I tell you guys, be kind. Because behind that smiling face could be a crying soul. Could be somebody who's barely keeping their head above water, treading every day. It's so easy to be kind and be nice. It's so much easier. Birdman, I hope you got one of these. When I'm 72, you'll be old as dirt. I don't know about that, my dear. We're not that far apart. See, I agree with Alvin. Those weird pot pies with just a crust on the top, that's not a pot pie, okay? No. They gotta have a crust all the way around. Oh, you're gonna semi-retire, Birdman?
I only found the damn transmitter I was looking for. From Wacky.
Awesome. Where was it?
Under the TV stand where I thought it was, but pushed all the way in the back and all the way tight up against it. The only way I looked in there was the flash. I was out in the garage just looking all through my bag of transmitters.
Well, homie Paul, he wasn't right in the fridge. He was out in the shed. He was hunting down the transmitter. Oh, there he goes again. He's throwing those SHIRE words up there. 5 more years of full time, then they'll play by my rules. Oh, Lord. 5 more years. I still won't be anywhere near retirement age. What the hell? 5 more years, I still won't even be hitting that big 5-0 yet. That's what I said. I got a lot more years to go. A whole lot more years. Well, see, that's the thing, homie Paul. The way that the United States does retirement, if your birthday is at a certain date, then you get to retire at a certain age. Well, mine, I have to be like 72, I think it is. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, well. Birdman, you sound like some of the guys at work. I'm counting down. I only got 4 more inventories to do, and then y'all are on your own. It's like, yeah, rub it in, shithead.
Here you go, homie. The antenna's sticking up, so I ain't got it mounted on there. So that's going to be the body for it. And it's a full-blown drift car. HPI Sprint 2.
You're going to have Alvin hard now. He just woke up.
Alvin.
He's like, wait, hold on. Huh? Wait, what, Chris?
3D printed the tires and the rims.
Look, he's drooling.
That thing is dope. I had it out in the kitchen floor, and it is fun as heck. So I can't wait to take it to a parking lot and set up some cones. No, I can't neither. But, dude, these tires, the car is just like, you just give it throttle and turns just like, shoo, shoo. I mean, it does it so easy for you, believe it or not. And then when you get the hang of it, you actually are a better drifter than the guys with the rubber tires because the car's so slippery. You kind of get used to it eventually. It's pretty cool.
Tahiti, huh, Alvin? You're gonna have to get some RCs that are good for sand.
Here's where Alvin's going to get hard. Alvin, it's done. It's got the electric motor and all in it now. And that was the Nitro Stampede to electric. So then it's just a brush motor right now. So eventually it'll get brushless. And I chipped the spur gear, so I got to put another spur gear in it. But other than that, it's good to go. It drives and everything. I was out in the front yard running it.
I'm not your obstacle course.
Getting a little bit into the RCs.
Alvin said, anyone want to go camping? I just pitched a tent.
Yeah, come. I'll be up there. Give me
We're all heading to Alvin's.
Give me about 5 days.
5 days. You know he won't fly, Alvin.
Get Jeff over too.
Yeah, Metro Drone said, what's going on? Every time he pops in, there's like more quads on the wall now.
Metro, Bill, what's up?
I said, I think they're multiplying.
No, actually, they're about the same. I've slowed down a little bit on it, building and everything. I have stuff to build with. I just got things I need to build. I just ain't been messing with it.
He said, I have 2 toy grade drift cars with the hard slicks, but ordinary tarmac shreds them.
That's what the tires make it easy for. So here's my Traxxas 1/16 E Revo. This thing is a bandit. See what I did with the EFC? Dropped it down inside the door because I don't use that battery bay. This thing's a bandit. I haven't found anything. Well, anything yet on 2S can't touch it. It's a monster on 2S. It can go to 3. I'm gonna race E-Drone. He's got the Arma Granite. We're gonna run it on 2S. I know I can beat it on 2S, no problem. And then I'm gonna run him on 3S. And if this little thing beats him on 3S, it's gonna be dope. But this thing's bad. I caught my electric skateboard.
Birdman says, do you have a tiny bit of negative camber so little crooks won't flip you?
A tiny bit of negative camber so little crooks won't flip you.
Yeah, like the little cracks and all.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Hint, hint, these guys do, you know, they have
No,
some experience. That's what I'm saying. They have some experience with some RC cars.
Mike is actually the drag king for a long time. I know all about him.
John, you keep getting booted. Chris was having issues earlier when he was in my stream. It would take him to somebody else's totally different live stream. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? He says, nothing. I was like, uh-huh. Well, Alvin said, mini E-Revo.
Yeah, dude, it's a monster, Alvin. I'm telling you. Razman got to come down here and witness that thing run, dude. He was like, oh, dude, that thing's crazy. So I lowered it down, put some zip ties on it, kept it at a low stance. I can pull a straight line with that thing, dude. On 2S, it is a monster. I can go 3, but I got to put CVD axles and all into it because I'll just blow them stock ones to pieces.
Alvin, you might think your little sly reference slid on by.
What?
About him pitching a tent. I told you, don't be holding them things up. You're going to have Alvin like doing handstands with no hands and no feet.
I can't wait. I got to mount the body now for the Lambo, and then that's done, completely done. And then I'll take it out and do some stuff in parking lots and all. But it's going to be fun.
He was on my iPad earlier, so it's weird that you said the iPhone's bugging.
It kept going black on me. It wouldn't even let me pull her up and then go, gone. Bye.
John said, will you be doing a grounder video soon?
I might. I've been doing the grounds for a couple months now. Got the Wolf 2 buggy. Turned that to 3S brushless, took it right back to brush, didn't like it, 3S brushless. It's not ready. It's got to have the transmission moved center, so we're getting 50-50 instead of all the way in the back. But I've been running them. I just ain't been doing videos. Like ran this last Saturday.
Nope, he's just been having crazy, stupid fun with them things. Next thing you know, he hits the speed bump and it goes flying across the yard.
Wait till you see what I got
on
coming.
its roof and goes skidding.
So I got something coming. I'm going to take a Nitro and take it to my world. So that's going to be real fun. And 6S. So it's going to be I want to make like a drag out of it, but they want to do dirt and grass, but I'd rather just hook it straight up on 6S.
Alvin says he loves his Mini E-Revo and Mini Summit.
Dude,
and you're exactly right, John.
They're the
Sometimes it's
best.
good just to have fun and no video.
Yep.
You just get out, you enjoy your own hobby, doesn't matter what it is, and you do it just to have fun.
Oh yeah. Look, Alvin, we even got the tracks of Dayton to mess with. This isn't mine. I'm working on it. This thing,
he's having to keep a quad and a bag of rice right now. If you guys didn't catch that earlier.
Can't let no one see the name on the side, but it's got his address and all on there. That's a camera mount he threw on the front of it. You guys know Any Shit Marky. I'm still in touch with him and turned the geofence off on this thing.
John said, "What the hell?"
Just about everything on it. Like I said, right here he's got his name, so I don't want to kind of show that. But other than that, it's pretty cool. I'm waiting on some props to come in.
He said, "Is that going to Mars?" It is definitely different looking, for sure.
Takes 3S battery in the back. I never got into the Traxxas Aton. For one, too much money. For two, no offense, Marky.
Strange looking. I said, wait a minute, what is it about some of these quads that come in here looking like shoes? Because when you actually look like that, that looks like a sandal. We had, what was the other one? Richard's quad that looked like a flip-flop.
Yeah, that one, that was pretty nice.
They're just strange shaped.
And my quad's in a bag of rice back here. I got the FPV camera down in rice. I kind of went in water today with it, so.
Yeah, oops. Went in water, everything worked, then camera went black, so camera has landed in a bag of rice.
I've been flying around water more, so last weekend we went down to Winter Place Pond. I was all over that. Today went to the Salisbury Park, flying under the bridge with water and all, so pressing my luck. It works because my quad,
I may not get to go swimming at Ocean City, but I may end up swimming somewhere.
I sunk my quad all the way up. The only thing was sticking out was the battery and the
GoPro.
And Crystal saw it. Bloop, bloop.
And I was like, oh my god. The Aton is a crap Traxxas product. They should have never made a drone.
It flies good, stable as can be. I haven't flown it yet. I just watched videos on it.
What'd you do with my iPad?
Stable as can be. It's got expert mode, but there was too much out when they did that. And I don't know, for a camera bird, nah, I wouldn't even put it as a camera bird. For some just fun cruising around. It's fast. I mean, I haven't flown it yet. Like I said, I watch videos, so I'll get it out hopefully this week. I'll do a video on it because I'm going to fly it line of sight and all. It does 3D too. It goes upside down and flies all upside down. There's an Easter egg with it, but it's not mine, so I'm not going to try and mess with it.
Yes, John. I know Naomi went into the river to retrieve Rob's, and yes, I would do the same thing for Chris.
I got committed today to get in the water. Oh, that's nice.
We both said he's thinking about getting that.
Nice ball.
That's 110.
110 too. Sweet.
Ooh, I like it.
It is. It's cool looking. I like it too.
I vote yes.
You get it. Do it.
What do you guys say? We're all good about peer pressure. Should homie Paul get?
But the Revo, like I said, is on 2S right now. It's going to go to 3S with CVD axles, and then I'm going to try to run it against the Arma Granite on 3S. I got it covered on 2S. I could beat it on 2S all day. 3S, it's a lot of power. It's a fast truck, so I got to more or less make Eric use all that power in a little bit of space to make it fair with me. 1/16 scale versus 110, I got him on that part, but that Granite's going to get out of town on that freaking 3S. So then I want to bump this up to 6S. I want to put the E-Revo on 6S. I like them fast.
It didn't specify it was a Ford, John. Does that have to be? Does it have to be a Ford?
I want to get a Traxxas Bandit and I'll build a drag car. That's badass. Night Train, what's up?
Nah, see, I can't be like another one bites the dust. I can't. And he's gotten to the point now that when he crashes and everything, he's like, oh well. And I'm like, what the hell do you mean, oh, well?
It is what
I
it
can't
is.
believe you just did that shit. And he's like,
My
oh,
brother
well.
runs a 3S. You can't get upset when you crash. You have to be honest with yourself that if it flies, it's going to crash. And when you do it,
What goes up must come down.
it does look like a little Ford, a generic Ford, like Homie said.
That's what Chris and I were talking about the other day, the different bodies that you can just put on one normal chassis and change the look of an RC so much. It's unreal.
Oh, the bodies are everything. That's what I was telling her.
It's insane.
The body makes the car, you know that. You can have a raggedy ass RC and then go buy a brand new body and put on it. It's like, oh, body and tires. I think rims, tires, and the body, I guess. 3 things that make it really stand out because they're like the more visual things of it.
Never know. Time will tell.
I like the little WL Toys 969. That thing's dope. Fits in the palm of your hand, 1/28 scale. Looks like the little Ken Block one. That little thing's dope for a little drift
These
car.
guys want to play with Matchbox cars now. Can you believe this one?
Doc wants
to go back to an HO scale, literally fit in the palm of your hand, little Matchbox car.
No, HO is
tiny.
Big. A 1/28 fits in the palm.
Look, okay, anything that fits in this area, I did not say cover the palm of your hand, but if it fits.
HO is probably that scale. Homie knows it, I'm sure. And Alvin, HO is tiny. And not, the tiny part's okay with me, but $80? No, not by far. Doc's on drugs.
Although,
what?
Frank's garage would be perfect for an HO scale.
I'm sure Frank's got HOs. All how he sets up the
That's
scenery.
why I said, wait, although.
Because that's where they do it with the scenery. Like
although his camper was bigger than an HO scale. But an HO scale just pulling into his garage would be epic. I'm going to have to suggest that.
I'm sure he's got it, I guarantee you. Alvin would know. Does he got him HOs, Alvin? HOs, or what's the other one? The Mini Z. No. They're kind of, they're okay. They're like that big, the Mini Z racing ones.
Alvin said, if you're going to get a Bandit to make a dragster with, I would recommend the LCG / chassis for it. I told y'all I can't talk tonight.
The Slash, yes. I was thinking the Bandit, but no, the Slash is the, better one of that one. Thank you for that one. Yeah, I want to get that because that's what they make drag cars out of. I like the Nova body and all. It's just dope.
Uh-oh. John's just waiting on the VTX and the camera to complete the frog. Already turned motors and got it up.
My frog's good.
Alvin said the Kyosho Mini Z.
Yeah, that's nice. She's waiting for you, John. It's all ready. What?
Strings.
Yeah, it's strings fly off of it.
Strings. Strings on the straps.
3D printed one. I got so much stuff that I really start and never finish. This one all I gotta do is put the camera plates in, put the camera on. It's ready to go. It's all well, VTX.
One of these days.
Fix everything.
Who knows what's gonna be coming up next?
Yeah, who knows what's coming up next? Anybody guess what's in there? Nope.
You're just gonna have to stay tuned.
Is anybody in here that might know what's in there? I don't think so. You have to stay tuned to my channel and the FPV YouTube channel.
What's in the box? That'd be a mystery. Oh, ooh, shit. All right, guys, hold on. Now, I showed you the truck.
The car, homie, hands down.
Homie Paul's looking at.
I ain't even looking at prices of these. The car. Get the car. The car's dope. GT40. That's dope.
Or should he get that?
Get the car. Tell
the hell with it. You got to get both. You got to have a car and a truck. You can't haul everything in the car.
Spoilers welcome. No spoilers on this one.
Come on, guys. Car or truck? Car or truck? Car or truck?
I would go with the car. Car's dope. I like the car. So that's what I thought, Alvin. GT40 Ford. What it looks like.
I say both.
Yeah, I was looking for that thing.
Splurge, honey, you're worth it.
Marky, when they so if you guys know any shit, Marky, he lives out in Cali. He got caught up in that fire stuff out there. Well, they busted in his garage, and when they did, they kind of knocked some stuff over and broke some things. His hydraulic stuff that he's got there, he's in the cars with the hydros, and then the transmitter for his XKX 350. You guys know he loves that. They knocked it off and busted the stick all up. Oh, he was hostile about that. I was like, I got one somewhere. I was looking all over this house for like 3 days for that damn thing. Out the shit just a few minutes ago looking. Finally found it. Ugh, I hate when you know you got something and you can't put your hands on it.
He said cost 3 times more.
Would definitely get the card in.
Huh?
That's why I said I wasn't even.
Budget, my dear, budget. Tell him, homie Paul, budget.
That's what I got my Traxxas going for. I wanted another RC, and I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this going. Got freaking bugs all on me.
That's because you've been outside.
I was like, let me get this thing going.
And the next thing you know, I'm hearing little wheels turning.
Yep.
They don't sound like drone motors for sure, but
I'll tell you what though, building a drone versus tearing an RC car completely apart and laying all the parts out. No, I'll take the drone any day. You guys are bosses that do that. Like Axio that gets in all that crazy stuff he gets into. Holy crap, that's a lot to work. And I took my eRevo apart, and it was apart for like 2 weeks. All that stuff. Oh my God, it was a nightmare trying to put it together. What's the price?
ABSIMA.
Oh, $109 for that one.
Alvin, ABSIMA. You know I can't pronounce those crazy things.
ABSIMA?
Yeah, it's the brand of the truck. Yes, it is 4-wheel drive, John.
So all-wheel drive.
It's a touring truck, ATC3, 4-wheel drive, ready to run. Yep. I still say both.
Ready to run,
All right, there you go. HPI Sport, Alvin.
HPI, yeah.
Right? If I fly and don't crash, I'm good.
Well, you're never going to get it then because you're going to crash. I crashed the day as soon as I took off. I went under a tree, turn back, twist it, and I mean, I get close to things now. I'm not above them. I went over the tree. So if this is the tree, I took the quad and went over the tree like this, and then when I flipped back, got caught in the limbs of it. Bloop, 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 bloop. Not even in the air 2 seconds.
Nope.
If you don't crash, you ain't flying.
It'll happen eventually, John.
All part of it.
Just remember, what goes up must come down.
That's
well,
right.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it was the same thing that he splashed in the water that's sitting back there in the rice right now because the camera's black. So if he gets it dried out, then no, he didn't break anything. But if he doesn't get it dried out, then yeah, he has to replace the camera.
I got my foam tire Legend. I want to get a ESC and motor for it. I don't have one for it, but that thing's nice too to do like a bracket racer, Mike, a little carpet racer. Wish we all were close. We all could run them. It'd be fun.
Well, that's what I said. You know, we've been heading north quite a bit. We eventually have to turn around and head south. Dano was in here. I said, yeah, I got to get down to Virginia and then hit Emporia and kind of like head on south. And that next state after Virginia, I think, is called North Carolina.
See, but the grounder parts for me don't matter, right? Print me one. I print parts all day long, no matter what they are.
What kind of camera is that?
What?
In that bag of rice.
In the bag of rice is a Fox Ear Predator V4.
There you go.
So what happened was I got it. I don't take the cameras completely apart and conformal the board. I just conformal the threads around the camera, around the lens, and then the back of the camera. So when it went down in the water, it just got in there and eventually drove itself back in there. It'll still be good. Even if I didn't dry it with rice, it still would dry up and come on with no problem. The quad's perfectly fine. It still flew and everything. It's cool because I tuned it with a slightly used set of props. Ask Crystal, I had props today that were literally bent down like this, two
Funky
of them.
looking.
And you could still, the quad still was like, real snappy and real sounding good. It was like, oh, that's cool. Before I bend the prop, you'd hear that bad boy.
John just ordered a Foxy razor. Birdman says
Razors are
stock
okay.
shocks suck.
But yeah, the razor's good. I like that. It's just the transition from light to dark on that's just a little rough. You got to do pro settings on it. Oh,
Well, guys, I hate to do it to you, but I'm going to, because I already let you know it's been a long week. And I got 2 more days of it, so 2.1 or 1.8 scale, Chris.
2.1 or 1/8 scale. I'm talking about too much. I can't keep up.
Are you talking about the camera, John?
No. You mean the lens on it? On the millimeter, or what's it called? The I usually go for the wider ratio.
Field of view, yeah.
Yeah, the field of view. I usually go 2.1, the bigger one. I do 16:9 too, so I'm this way. So if you're doing smaller or 4:3, obviously you went this way. But yeah, the razors are nice and cheap. That's what I like about them. I got a couple razors over here. Actually, one in my Beast I run.
But guys, stop by on Friday over there at that channel.
And your channel.
That
and
channel.
Doc's channel.
That channel. Because at 8 o'clock, the Drone Network will be live. And I hope to see you all there. Until then, guys, have a great week. Enjoy every day. And remember, I love y'all. Catch you guys later.
Have a good one.